From pain to pride, from struggle to strength. For it from today, we're rising. From the pressure, from the fight, now we're shining in the light. All the tears we left behind, now it's strength we redefine. Single mother warrior heart, held it down right from the start. Now the world gone here, we say, we ain't backing down today. We rise up, no giving up, no giving up. Turn the pain into power now. Our voice still rising. Hands up, let me see you high. From the pain to the power now, we alive, we alive. Our voice still rising. We stronger than before. Every woman, every story, let me hear you roar. From the struggle, from the scars, now we're reaching for the stars. They ain't see what we've been through. Now we're shining, yes, it's true. Every voice that once was low, now the whole world gonna know. We turning pain into praise, and we dancing through the flames. Say rise, rise, stay strong, strong. Say power, power, all night long. Say heal, heal. Say grow, tell the whole road. Watch me glide, our voice still rising. Jump up, feel the energy. From the hurt to the healing, now we are free, we are free. Our voice still rising. No silence anymore. We the queens, we the voices. Hear the roar. Oh. Our voice still rising. Jump up, feel the energy. Our voice still rising. We are free, we are free. Our voice still rises. No silence anymore. We the queens, we the voices. Hear the roar. DJ Quintagosen, DJ Quintagosen. DJ Quintagosen, DJ Quintagosen.
That's right, that's right, that's right. We are bringing it to you live. I am telling you, man, I can't hear myself quite yet. Are you hearing me, Leslyn?
Loud and clear.
Oh,
Loud
good. I
and
don't
clear.
know. I should be
I'm
hearing
only seeing a
myself.
part of your face.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see if I could get some more light up in here. Because you know I'm kind of light skinned. always got light with me, you know what I mean? I gotta always have light with me, man. I'm so light
No,
skinned.
you're fine. I'm just seeing forefront today.
Oh, okay.
I'm not seeing you.
You're not. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, hold on. I ain't ready for you yet. Hold on. I wonder what you're telling me, man. I wonder what you're telling me. Okay, yeah, I know what happened there. So let me bring us to let's bring us to the stage and let me uh set a new scene perhaps and and get this off and move this stuff out of the way. How you doing, Leslyn?
I'm good. I'm good. It's Friday. The weekend is upon us.
Yes, yes,
There we
yes.
go.
All right. We're gonna really talk about some things tonight about you, so that folks who forgot
Yes.
about you would remember you, and some folks who don't know you. Because I always say this: you need to know what you don't know when you need to know what you don't know. And
Yeah.
so tonight, I'm so glad that you chose to be with me on Forefront today. I am not taking this for granted that you take your time off to come talk to us about you. So without further
Yes.
ado, ladies and gentlemen, I am introducing you to Miss Leslyn BobSemple. She
Hello,
is the
hello,
one
hello,
and
hello.
only Leslyn BobSemple, and I'm your host, DJ Quinn Matured Mixer. Tonight's conversation is one that speaks to resilience, motherhood, purpose, and power. Our guest is a
Yes.
woman of strength, creativity, and courage, a mother, a performer, a voice for women, and a survivor with a story that needs to be heard. Please help me one more time. Miss Leslyn Bob
Woo,
Semple.
woo. Thank you, guys. If you're watching, good evening. Please go ahead and share this live. Every chance I get to come on the internet, I choose would like to seize the opportunity to give a word of advice, inspire somebody who might need to be inspired today. So please go ahead and share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live, subscribe to Forefront today, and call somebody in here who you think might need to hear a story that will help to uplift them about myself. I'm just gonna lay it all out there. And motherhood. And so a lot of people need help and guidance with their children and so on. I do it. I always need help. I would never turn down help when it comes to my son. So if you know anybody who would like to hear a good story and be, inspired today, please go ahead and share the live and have them come in and sit with us for a little bit. Thank
That's
you for having
right. This is real and controversy. This is Leslyn. Let's
me. Yes,
start with something that sparked conversation online, Leslyn. Let's start with
yes.
something like that. Keeping our children safe.
Oh my goodness.
What did
Listen,
you say
listen.
to that caused you that TikTok kind of strike you from live stream? What happened there?
The what? I'm sorry, I didn't.
You said something on TikTok about keeping the children safe some time
Oh,
ago.
yes, yes,
What
yes, yes,
happened
I
there?
did. I
What
did.
was that
I
about?
did. Sometimes we they say that it takes a village. It takes a
Mm,
village to help with raising a child and so on. And we all need the help at some point or the other. Um Sometimes it will be the people that are closest to you that would hurt a child or harm a child or make a child feel less than, and that kind of stuff. So I wanted to make that video because my son was dealing with something at the time, and he was scared to tell me because he realized that the person that was mean to him was close to me. So he felt like he didn't want there to be a problem between us. So he didn't want to tell me and so on. And of course, because I have a relationship with him where we talk about just about everything, eventually he told me how that person is with him when I'm not around. When I'm around, the person's nice to him. When I'm not there, the person was not nice to him at all. So
mm,
I decided to make that video because we have to keep our children safe, not just from friends, but from family as well. I know a lot of I know of stories, the children who get hurt by their father and mother, parents that are so close to them, siblings, aunties, uncles. So, we have to protect our children. We have to keep our head on a swivel, keep our kids safe, keep them close to you, create a relationship with your children that they would want to come talk to you about any and everything at all times. Keep that door open at all times, because when children reach the teenage age, most of teenagers, they don't want to talk. They just want to be on their devices. They want to text the little friends or whatever.
yeah, yeah,
Want to be able to have that relationship with your teenager, that if he or she is having an issue, they must send a text to mom, I need to tell you something. And you must be open enough. You must be the parent in a situation like that. Don't yell, don't scream, don't none of that. What is it, baby? You can talk to me. You can tell me anything. I know of situations where people are afraid to go to their parents. I know of kids who came and talked to me and were afraid to talk to their parents first. And I would sit them down and let them know, hey, we're going to talk to your parents. Even if we have to do it together, we're going to do it together. But you have to tell your mom or you have to tell your dad and stuff like that. So we have to safeguard our children. We have to protect them. We have to believe them when they tell you that something is wrong. You have to believe your children when they tell you something is wrong. You must be their safe space. You must be the first person they run to because they know that you can fight. Listen, I fight anybody for my kid.
Yeah, yeah,
I will fight anybody for my son.
yeah. Most
Children
mothers
and all, I
will.
would fight.
Mm,
I don't play about me and mine. I teach
yeah,
my son not to put his hands on people. I teach my son that getting into trouble is easy, but getting out of it is hard. So if somebody messed with him and he decided to retaliate, is because he had enough.
yeah.
You
Mm,
understand? And that is why my son and I have such a good relationship that he could come to me. And I hope and pray that this goes on for the rest of his life.
mm-mm.
I hope that this relationship we have goes on for the rest of his life.
That's right.
I want
I
to.
wish you would tell Mama when you're talking to the first girl. Yeah.
Yes, I need to know because I need to vet her. I need to see who she is, who's her parents, who she live in, and these
That's
things.
right.
You know, leave that door open. Make yourself available for your children so that they will come to you with anything and
Right.
everything. You know
Mm,
what I mean? So, yeah, that's what I mean. You have to protect your children. Too many of our children are being hurt and harmed by people who are supposed to love them.
right.
People who's supposed to be taking care of them. People come around you to hurt your kids. Listen,
Mm,
a man come in your life and next thing you know he attracted to your daughter or your son.
mm.
No. Cleveland, I
It
saw this
happens.
story on TikTok about this woman. Um, she had to take her man told her that for her to prove to him that she loved him, he wanted pictures. And
Mm.
he didn't want pictures of her. He wanted pictures of her children. And she was taking pictures and sending it to this man. She
Oh,
was caught taking pictures and sending it to this man.
she
Let
was
me tell
so
you
in
something.
love.
That's foolishness. That's not love. That's stupidity. That is stupidity to the highest. If somebody comes into your life and they start showing your children that, look out for the red flags. You have to, as a parent, know the difference between a fatherly love and a pedo love.
Yeah, yeah.
You have
Discernment.
to notice the
Discernment is so
difference.
important.
You have to. So, we have to protect our children at all costs. We have to keep them safe, talk to them, tell them about their bodies, teach them about their bodies, teach them about inappropriate touching.
Mm.
Let them know when somebody touches you inappropriate. They should know. They don't want to think that this is a game or this is fun or no, no, no. You as a parent should teach your children about inappropriate touching. So as soon as it happens, right away they come and tell you.
I didn't have to ask you this question because you're already telling us about how is it with you, like raising a teenage boy,
Yeah,
especially in the absence of his father. Tell us some
that's
more.
right. That's right. My son, well, my son's father is kind of in his life. He's actually in his life, but
Okay.
he lives with me. His father's married, have other kids and that kind of stuff, but they still have this, talking, whatever. But he's not like there all the time, every day, all the time. He don't live with us or whatever. So it
Mm.
is on me to play the role of both parents, which is really sad, but it is what it is,
Mm.
you know. So me raising a teenage boy, listen, I tell you, I pray all the time that my son remain the respectful, loving, amazing empath that he is. I pray that he stays that way. I mean, he's in middle school, and them kids in middle schools, they are tyrants.
Tell us
They,
about
they
that. Have you experienced bullyism with
oh yeah,
him over there? Talk to us about that.
my son has been experiencing bullyism all his school years, since
Mm.
not from kindergarten, of course, but um right through. He's been dealing with it. Right now they're taking his pen, and you had that bracelet that you gave me to give to him when we went to Gigi's signing of her
Oh,
book
the
launch.
launching? Okay, yeah.
One of the
Wow.
kids took it from him yesterday.
Oh no.
Grab it from him. Oh, let me see. That kind of stuff. They're terrible. They're
Mm-mm.
terrible. you know. So I have to teach him. I'm now having to teach my son to keep his composure. My son had to keep his backpack on his back
No
in
kidding.
class, in school,
Wow.
because they're stealing his stuff and taking it in front of his face. He'd go to the bathroom. He go to the bathroom with his backpack on his back. What is that?
Mm-mm-mm.
These middle
Limited.
schoolers are something different.
Yeah.
And
So,
there's a fight every 2 days. It's crazy.
mm,
So yes, he has been bullied. He's been bullied quite a lot. We moved schools um too much already. Um Now the school that he's in now, he has a counselor who's pretty cool, and he has his door open. So if something happens, he could go to him and let him know, and that kind of stuff. The teachers are frustrated and fed up and are not doing anything about it, because we complain to the teachers. You say, oh, whatever, just let it go. Like, yeah, stop whining or whatever.
mm. So, what advice you
So
can give to other parents that going through this kind of experience that you have in?
let me tell you something. You tell your child, if they're being bullied, you tell the teacher one time. You bully it again, tell the teacher a second time. And of course, they come home to you and tell you. They bully a third time, you tell the teacher the third time. And then you, as a parent, you ask for a parent-teacher conference. You have to ask for a parent-teacher conference. You need to go into your child's school and let your teachers see. Let the teachers in the school see that your child have a parent. Let the teachers see that you are the type of parent that will walk to the end of the earth for your child. I
Mm,
remember one time, my son, of course, he's not as tall as these 13-year-olds that we have in the US. He was being bullied in the school. And one day I was at work and he sent me a picture. He had his head down like this on the desk. He took a picture of him crying. One of the
mm.
kids dunked on him in gym,
Wow.
in the where the basketball thing playing. And another one recorded it and posted it on TikTok. Let me tell you something. I left work right away. I told my manager, I have to go. I left work and I went straight to the school right away.
Mm.
I asked to speak with the principal, the administrator, the dean, everybody. I said, I need to talk to everybody and I need to talk to them now. I need to talk to them today. You understand me? I went into the school. They came, they put me to sit in the office because I was shaking. I was shaking.
Mm.
Cleveland. I was shaking. I was
Folks in
so angry. I
Jamaica would
was
say,
shaking.
folks in Jamaica would say, your mad head take you.
Right? I was shaking. I was so angry. They came in the room and, hi, Miss BobSemple, what's going on? And I tell them, I sent her the picture with my child. I said, I'm taking him out of this school. This is supposed to be his safe space. He does not want to come here. He don't want to be here.
Mm.
And that's not supposed to be. That's and the dean, she was like, no, we're not having that. And the thing is, as soon as I told her what happened, right away, see, I'm talking about it and I'm getting hot.
Mm. I
The
empathize.
menopause.
I
The menopause
empathize.
does this.
I empathize with you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I
Yes.
understand.
So when the dean was like, right away, she knew who it was, because the child that did that is a problematic child. Now do something about this child.
Yeah.
Because you see, in the US, oh, they do something. Oh, we have to do in school, ISS, they call it, in school suspension.
Suspension. Yeah. Yeah.
And they just have them sitting there all day.
Mm.
And they use it as freedom. I know about it. I was a long-term substitute teacher. When a student of mine have in-school suspension, they love it. You think they have a problem with it? They come to school and they're sitting in the dean's office and they do whatever they have to work on the computer, and they're just there. They got to pay attention to your teaching or listen to nobody. The dean just have them sitting there. In school suspension is not. It's fun for the kids.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to do any work.
I go there a lot of times and meet them and have career development discussions with them. Some of them are so regular. Every 2 days you can see them in
They're
there.
in there because they don't have to do anything when they have in-school suspension.
Yeah.
In-school suspension is, fun for them.
Yeah.
So, I went into the school and I had a talk with them, and I told him, I was so upset I started crying, because when I get angry and I can't do anything about it, I cry. And I was like, listen to me. I did not bring my child up to get into fights and this and all of these things. And this is not what he's supposed to be dealing with at his age. This school is supposed to be a safe space. Why we have kids doing things like this? Anyway, we had a
Ah,
big talk and so on. The parents thing, they wrote a letter of apology, da 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 da. And 2 months later, Ayuk and the same boy end up in a fight. And
mm,
when I asked to speak with his mother denied it because she didn't even they claimed that they spoke to the parents. She didn't even know that her son had to write an apology letter to my son.
mm.
So when
Yeah,
Ayuk
I
and
see.
him finally get into the fight is because he had enough.
Mm,
So you have to speak up for your children. Go to the school. Make your presence known. Let these teachers know that you have a parent. Make yourself available. If my child is having a problem, call me.
mm.
Call me. I will come.
Communication.
Communication is important.
Yeah. I want to take a moment to welcome in the folks who are coming on the thread. I see folks that are showing up and not leaving a comment. If you got a question for Leslyn, please do that. Winston T. Jacobs, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in to you, Sheldine Gordon, and to you, Marcella, and all of those of you who are thinking about coming on in and putting the chat there, commenting. We'd love to hear from you. Happy Women History Month to you, Leslyn.
Thank you so much.
I'm
Thank
telling
you.
you, that segue into a women empowerment segment for me. So you
Yeah.
consistently encourage other women. Where does that passion come from, Leslie?
I'm a girl's girl.
Okay.
I'm a girl's girl. I love to see my girls winning. I don't even have to know you. I love to see women winning. I love to see women going above and beyond. I love to see women living their dream. I love to see women choosing their peace. I love it when I see women just living for themselves
Hmm.
because we're nurturers naturally, you know. We want to make sure our children are okay, our husband's okay, our home's okay. When I see women going to school in their 40s and 50s, I love it. I love it because they already live their life, they raise the kids, they want to do something for them. Sometimes it's really late, but it's never too late to just be for you. And I love that. I love to see women winning. I love to see women driving fancy cars. I love to see women driving big trucks. I don't know what it is. I love to see women in their happy place and doing what they love because we are always nurturing. We want to make sure everybody okay. We want to make sure the house is in order. We want to make sure everything goes well. Men, you guys do what you have to do. You work, you bring the money, you keep the roof over the head, but the women keep the roof, everything that's going on under that roof running.
Well, some men run around the house, though. Some men don't run the house. Some people, some men run around the house. You know that. But
Somebody around the house.
well, listen,
Yeah.
I got to ask you, like I ask every other woman, this is Women History Month, right?
Mhm.
Why should we celebrate you all? I know you said a whole lot just now, but tell me, give me some reasons why we, as men and people around the world, have to celebrate you. Not just today, this month, or the 8th of this month, but why should we
Every day.
celebrate you all?
I think we should be celebrated because we keep this world going in the circle that it's going in.
Okay.
I believe that women are responsible for keeping this world going around in the circle that it is going in. All around the world. Sometimes, okay, for example, I see videos. I sit on my sometimes I have insomnia, so I'm on the internet like really late at nights just watching different videos. And most of the time I would read comments, and most of the comments go like, oh, so we all live the same childhood. Oh, so we all have the same upbringing. Even though we all come, well, some of us come from the Caribbean, some come from Europe, some come from North America and all of that. We all as women try our best to bring our kids up the same way. So we all have this this unwritten rule of how to raise our children. You understand? We need to be celebrated because as women, we can look at each other and have a whole conversation without speaking a word. As women, we
Well,
can use, yes. As women, we can use our eyes to talk to our children and they get it.
Mama used to do that. Yeah, I remember.
Exactly. And you know exactly what she meant when
Mm.
what she meant just from looking at her. We as women, we like I said, we're nurturers. We need to be uplifted because we're supportive. Behind every strong man, there's that woman holding it up, holding him up. And that's the truth. We praise our men and give them that push but sometimes it's not reciprocated. And it's okay. But we as women, we are always willing to push to help our men get to the next level. All around the world, not just the Caribbean or whatever, all around the world.
My friend Elder
So,
Roxanne McFarlane is saying women are the backbone of the family.
yes, they say when your mother dead, the family done. I lived that. I saw that firsthand. When your mother dead, family done. The woman, the mother is the glue that keeps a family together. That's why they call us the matriarch of the family and that kind of stuff. The mother is the glue that keep the families together.
Yeah. I said the elder, but this is really my big cousin right there. She's the one who actually watched over me when I was working over there at Sonata Textile. She was the accountant. I had
Okay.
family in high places. My sister was the
Mm-hmm.
foreman. She was the accountant. My brother-in-law was a welfare officer. But guess what? I was 17. I had to wait till 18 to start working. So I had to pick
Okay.
up dog dung and all kinds of stuff in the yard before I can get into the plant to work. I hope she remember those days, but I didn't mind. That's where I learned my humility.
There you
That's my
go.
humble beginnings. But we're talking about you tonight. This is about you and how you are definitely uh, telling us why we have to celebrate you. But I sense that you might have had some experience with domestic violence.
Oh, yes.
And if you're comfortable enough, you can share how did you find strength to move forward?
Um, the first time I was assaulted in a relationship, I was 16.
Hmm.
I was in a 16, 17, about 17. I was in a relationship with this guy, good looking guy, um, my first love. And he was very jealous because I mean, I was a hot girl back in the days, Cleveland. I was a hot girl, okay?
Tell us about it. You used to wear those kilted mini skirts and
Mini pom pom shirts,
uh-oh.
mini skirts, high boots. Today, my friend Olympia sent some pictures in this group I'm in with her. Oh my goodness, body out, leg out, half of a bum out. Yes, I was a hot girl, Cleveland.
Man, I know some friends of mine from Eastern Belt. We used to call them the Mitai crew. They used to be in all the parties there in Oriala Avenue, South Rumville, the Mitai crew. Four girls dressing alike, kilted
Mm-hmm.
skirts, and with ribbons in their hair and all dressed
Okay,
alike.
so
Yeah,
well,
so
I
you
used
were
to
one
live
of
in
those.
South, but
Ah,
yes, he was extremely jealous, and he used to, always like squeeze my hand or shake me or what. And then one time, this guy lost it because I was going to where was I? Where we were going to do, back in the day, I had the Cara Creek. Remember the
yeah, up
Cara
the
Creek?
highway. Yeah.
Yeah, the Cara Creek. And he didn't want me to go. And I had made plans with my friends and all of that. Don't dress. I at my girlfriend's house now. So he came by and he said he wanted to talk to me. Chibbity Bill, in love. Du-du-du-du-du. Gone over to his house. This dude locked his garage and started pounding away on me with a
Hmm.
baseball bat that he had.
What?
Yeah.
You don't look to me like you have a whole lot of, flesh on your meat that
No, no, no. I was
wants to
skinny.
vent.
No, hey, right now, this is fat compared to what I was back then. I had
Okay.
100. I used to walk around with 114 pounds until I got pregnant with my son 13 years ago. And
Well,
I'm
I
50.
wish. Well, I wish you'd come to us there at Breakdown and let us know about that, because we would have definitely deal with that.
I'll tell you something about breakdown in a minute. So when that happened, that happened. It happened again a second time, and it happened a third time, and then I had a swollen eye, and then the third time it happened, he punched me in the same swollen eye, and pop, pop, it burst it open, and then that was it. I broke up with him. That was done. Promised myself it would never happen again. Fast forward to my first marriage. Fell in love with my first husband. We had a good thing going on, but he couldn't keep it in his pants. His problem is he couldn't keep it in his pants, and he was a master manipulator. Master. He was a master at it. He was toxic. He liked session and drama, and so. Um, and he would do some things, Cleveland. It was really bad. It was bad. It was bad. The worst was when I eventually filed for divorce. No, actually, no. That was after. That was before that. Oh, there was another one that was worse than that. The worst, when I filed for divorce, I was a part of this dance company called Classic Dance Company. And we took the company to Trinidad and Barbados. When we went to purchase our tickets um, at the airline, this travel agent, apparently he was hustling the travel agent. I didn't know what's going on. Anyway, we purchased the tickets for everybody. We left. We're in Barbados now. I Kaduma Day, we jump. We had a good time. Everybody went and sleep or whatever. Um, the day before that, we saw I didn't go, I fell asleep and everybody went out. And then I decided to go down by myself. And I head down to meet them now. I saw this guy who was a mutual friend of ours. And he said, oh Lord, Les, I didn't know you here. I didn't know you guys were here. I would invite y'all to this event he had at his house the day before. So the day of Kaduma Day, when we went and we jumped and everybody tired, we all sleeping. My ex-husband came to me and he said he going to the same guy that meet me and told me he had the event 2 days ago. He said he was going to his house for an event. And I said, "Man, you go. I don't want to go. I'm tired." And because he knew I was tired. That's why he used that. So later on in the night, everybody wake up. We didn't want to sleep no more. Me and two of us decided we're gonna go out. Gone to this place now. When we go to this place, there's his friends were there. His friends were there. So we saw his friends. He was like, we thought there was at our mutual friend's house having this event. He claimed that he had the event. Something was up because I saw the guy 2 days ago and he said that he had the event already. So when we went into the club, I caught him with the travel agent that booked our tickets for us and so on. We left the club, we went away, we went to a different club. He came looking for me. We ended up in a fight because he wanted to grab me out of there and I didn't want to talk to him. I took off my wedding rings and he tried to break my finger. Anyway, we went back to the apartment that we were all staying, the Airbnb that we were staying at, and a fight started. He came up to fight with me because, he heard me saying what I would do to him or what I wouldn't do to him. And he punched me and knocked my tooth, this tooth here.
My God, you got the marks to show.
Yes, I have the scars to show. This tooth punctured my lip, and my lip was open like this.
Mm.
One of the girls, her guy was staying in Barbados, and he came and he got us and took me to the hospital. I got 8 stitches in and out,
Mm.
and their tooth came out. So I jumped on a plane to head back to Guyana the next morning, left all the dancers there and so on. And when I got on to the airport and got on the plane, he and her was across from me. He was sitting on the plane with the same girl that I caught him with. So that was one of the really bad things that happened between me and him. One time he tied a lace around my dog neck, tried to hang the dog because he thought that a dog that he bought me. He thought I loved the dog more than I loved him. So he tried to strangle the dog. It was a lot. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. But I have very supportive friends. I have a group of women who are my friends. I don't know if one of the pictures you showed in the montage that you played at the beginning, there's a group of us who went for my birthday, my 50th, we went to St. Lucia. That's my support system. Those are the people that I can call and talk to about every and anything and so on. And I decided that, I don't want to do this. This is not what I want to do. I do not want to do. This is not the life I want to live. It comes with a lot of nice things, but I left it all. I left with my passport and my PJs and my dignity. I didn't collect no clothes, nothing, Cleveland. I just left. I ran out of there. Because people say, people want to sit down in relationship and take blows and so on. Poverty plays a very, very, very important part in people staying in abusive relationships because some people can't do better. Some people feel like they can't do better. But if they have the right set of people around them to really encourage them, I know women that I spoke to, that I can tell you, I spoke to women that came into my inbox for advice, and we end up having numerous conversations that left their abusive relationship and now living their best life. Cleveland, living the best life. I have so many success stories. I know one specific woman just got a baby, just had a baby. 2 days after she had a baby, there's her not even husband, her father beat her. 2 days after. What could a woman that just pushed out a baby do to you for you to put your hands on her?
Man.
So I've been talking to her for months. She didn't want to go back home to her mother because she's shame. I said, they ain't got no shame in this game. I said, you need to put your pride aside and get out. She left with the two children, the baby that she just had and the other child. She left to go visit her mother and never look back. When I tell you never look back, she didn't even carry clothes, nothing. I said, nothing. You take nothing.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
One day she called me, she said, Leslyn, I'm leaving the house now. I said, what do you have with you? She said, just the two children and a bag with your change, your clothes. I said, you do that. She go to the mother house. The brother was there and they went to get her stuff for her. She never had to go back to the house.
Mm-mm-mm. But Leslie, let me tell you in my experience as a cop. We had this one lady down there by Lane Avenue. Pretty girl, good looking guy. I think she had returned back from England or something.
Okay.
And good couple. And I was at the outpost at the time. The guy apparently was beating on her on a regular basis.
Mhm.
And a lot of times when she comes to report, I guess when the officers took action before my time, nothing was being done about it because this guy was so handsome, friendly, and giving, perhaps, that nobody did anything. So
Mm.
I'm there now, and she comes to report it, and I'm not mincing matters with my job, so I took it up,
Right.
and I went all the way to pressing charges. And I'm telling you, man, this girl was like, if y'all didn't do nothing about it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do the other.
Mm.
And me and my friend Malcolm, we got together, put a case together, and gone before the court. This is Friday. Now
Right.
he had to stay in the lockups.
The
Monday
weekend.
morning, Monday morning, Leslie, this lady showed up at the court with Stanley Moore to defend her man.
Oh my God.
This lady showed up at the court after all this work we did. This lady showed up to defend her man because remember, when you have injuries, it's not so much against the person, it's against the state. And
Right.
now we have to go all the way because she's bleeding, she's got injuries.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So she can't really come and just say, well, I don't need any story no more. It
Mm-hmm,
has to go
mm-hmm.
all the way because she's got to go and get
She come
medical.
in
And,
and you saw the marks of violence. Yes.
right. And now this lady brought Stanley Moore, a big time lawyer. I don't know if you remember him those
Mm-hmm.
days, to defend her man so he can get bail and that he can come out and this case can be squashed. So I don't know. Sometimes we try. Sometimes us
Yeah.
as law enforcement try, but sometimes I don't know what happens. So what happens in those cases, Leslie? What you think would have caused that she would still go all the way? She thought about it over the weekend, the warmth of the
She
bed.
ain't walking. She ain't walking. She probably ain't doing nothing for herself. So he got an easy breadwinner. And
Okay.
she probably realized if she lock up the breadwinner, how she can eat.
Well, I think she had good money. She came from London and she was doing well, but for some reason,
She toxic just like he then.
well, only you could help me understand it because I
You
could
have
never
some people are like that. Let me tell you something.
tell us.
As bad as it is, they got some women before the man beat them before they have sex and is give them turn on. They got people like that, Cleveland. They have people that is pick story. I was in a relationship once. My ex would pick a fight
What?
and then want to come to have sex with me.
That's the kind of jungle love, the kind of
Sir, no, just move.
okay. All right.
What? I
Okay.
couldn't believe it. Random story.
Mm.
and then come butt naked, stand up in front of me. What are you doing?
Mm.
What are you doing? But have people like that. So
Okay.
probably that was one of it. I
Okay.
remember one time I went to the police station to make a report on my husband, and I ended up sitting on the bench because he was sleeping with one of the police women.
Oh boy. Mm. Well, I empathize
It's-
with your lived
But
experience.
listen, don't. Because I'm a fighter. I'm a survivor. I survived this. My ex-husband killed a woman
Mm.
last year or the year before. I can't remember. Was it last year? He killed the
Okay.
girl that he was with. So
Wow.
I survived that.
Yeah, we got to know you. You know, it could have
I
been a sad
survived that. I'm
story.
still here. I am
Yeah.
so sorry she's gone. I'm so sorry that she had a heart of gold and she felt that she needed to go and have talk to him when he came to talk to her. I am so sorry because we do, like I said, we are nurturers by nature
Mm.
as women. She, even though she didn't want anything more to do with that man, she didn't want to be with him no more. She felt that she needed to hear what he had to say that night when he came to talk to her. Because
Okay.
from my understanding, her mother told her not to go out there and talk to that madman. But she said, you know what? Let me hear what you got to say because we as women have to stop trying to fix men,
Mm.
grown men.
Yeah.
That's another problem we have, Cleveland. That's why some abusive relationships go on for so long because we feel that we can fix them. Is we bad orange? Is we bad apple? We can fix them. No, you cannot. We are not responsible for fixing another adult. That is not our job. That's not why we're in a relationship together. We're in a relationship to become a team, to love each other, to uplift each other. If a
Mm.
man putting his hand on you, he do not. I repeat, if a man put his hands on you, he does not love you.
Is it a
You would
case?
not hurt anybody or anything that you love.
Hmm. Is it a case that you guys went into the line twice when the Lord was giving out forgiveness?
Probably. Some will be just like, I like this forgiveness, how it feels on me. Let me go get some more.
Oh,
Let me let me go get some more forgiveness.
hmm.
But I have come to a place in my life. I do not have time for that anymore. I noticed the red flags so early because of the fact that I've been there. So whenever somebody comes into my inbox and we talking, my first question is, tell me what the red flags are. Have you seen any red flags? What is your perception of a red flag?
Hmm.
How does a
Okay.
red flag make you feel? This red flag, this thing that he's doing, how does it make you feel? Are you comfortable with that? Because stop putting yourselves in uncomfortable situations
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
thinking that it will get better. You cannot fix somebody else. They have to want to fix themselves. And the first step to healing is acknowledgement. And if he does not acknowledge that there's something wrong with him, he's not going to be able to fix himself. If he's not going to be able to say, I need to get some help, you can't do it for him.
Hmm.
You understand me? You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people say, "Oh, you don't just run out to relationship just as soon as something." Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you can.
Hmm.
You want to live? You can.
Okay.
You want to survive? You can. You can leave. I mean, don't get me wrong, because some people do get back into relationships, things get better because the other person acknowledged that there's something wrong and it needed to get fixed. Okay, fine. And you go away, give them that time to get themselves together. But you don't sit down in here waiting for him to change.
Hmm.
You don't sit down in there waiting for her to change, sir.
Oh yeah. Talk about that. Do you know of men who were? Uh,
Yes, that's what I'm saying, sir, as
okay.
well, because
Tell
it's
us
not
about
just
that
one
experience.
side. Abuse don't go just one side. Abuse
Okay.
goes both ways. Because they
Hmm.
have men who are actually verbally abused daily, and people saying, "Oh, if she cussy, there's not abuse." Abuse start with a little thing like you're an idiot. Why are you so stupid? You ain't got no sense. You's a jackass. There's
Hmm.
abuse, sir. That's abuse, ma'am. That's how it starts.
Hmm.
But because are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Oh, I'm not, ma'am. I'm not.
That's the thing. Are you? That's the thing. If you sit down there and you have somebody calling you these names, and the names get worse, they get worse, Cleveland. They start off like you stupid or like you stupid. You got no sense. You're an idiot.
You
You're a
Pagali.
jackass. You're a cross.
Hmm. Like your
It gets
father.
worse. The names gets worse.
Hmm.
And then eventually they run out of names to call you. So they start to push you.
Hmm. Well, let me check. I was I abused? Man, I gotta check myself. Yeah.
You understand me? So it abuse starts. Let me tell you something. It's really sad, but when a man kills a woman or a woman kills a man, that is not the first time he's doing something to her. That's just the last time.
But
That's the end of the road because it has escalated so high that there is nothing else that he can do to you because he don't beat you how much times, he don't call you how much names, he don't tell you all of these things. Now he reached a point. If a man that you have relationship with a man, he could come to you with a knife and stab you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12 times. That was building all the time. And you were sitting there waiting for him to stop. At some
hmm.
point, no man, he can stop. He's only behave like that when he drunk. He's only going on. So when he drunk, I don't really take him on. Me got no time with Tilly talk. He's stubbornness. Me got that. No, baby. You
Well,
have to let that person see that they can lose you and let them see what life is without you. And then they can decide, is this what I want to do? Is this how I want to
hmm.
live? I don't think I could live without her. Who cleaning this house? Who watching these children? Who washing me clothes? Who cooking?
Hmm. Well,
If
listen,
that's all,
I know you would agree with me that you would find a whole lot of stuff on social media about women being abused, right? More than men coming out and talk about their abuse, right? You agree?
yes, because you know why? Because social media, not just social media, police stations. I know police officers was laugh at men when they go in. They're talking about the women doing them things, which is
Hmm.
really bad.
Yeah.
Because abuse is abuse. It is not okay for a woman to put her hands on a man. You understand me? It is not okay for anybody to put their hands on anybody. Use my mother. Why you hitting the man? Use your mother.
Well, I got so many experiences about that in law enforcement because one case I had to go investigate. Uh, Luckily, one of the children were at home to save that
Mhm.
man. The mother was aggressive to the man. She attacked the man, and all he did was pushed her forward. She pedaled backwards and fell, hit her head somewhere in the fridge, on the concrete in the kitchen somewhere, and
Mm.
died.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
luckily for the child was in the home, and the child was able to say, "No, his mommy was the aggressor. Is she attacked my daddy?" You know.
Yes. Abuse goes both ways. I have men who I talk to too.
Hmm.
I remember when I made my video in 2023, one of the people that rushed to my inbox was a man, like the third person, a third conversation, because my Facebook and my TikTok, the messages was brrrr, and one of it, I pulled him out right away. He was like the third message, a gentleman. He said, "Les, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do for this woman. She don't appreciate nothing I do. She putting her hand on me in front of the children, and I don't want to hit her back. I would never do that."
We had a
And I
bad
tell
case
you,
like that in
I
Atlanta.
said, do you love her enough to want your children to raise in that kind of situation? What are your sons gonna think? What are your daughters gonna think? Are your daughters gonna feel that it's okay for them to be the man? Is your sons gonna feel that it's okay to have the woman be them? A cycle will continue. You have to decide what you want to do.
Hmm.
And you know what? And the sad part is, this man used to work so hard. He used to walk more than he used to have fun. She was the
Hmm.
one I was out having fun.
Hmm.
And eventually he left. Eventually he left. He said, listen, I left and I took my kids.
It requires willpower, you know.
Yes, yes, at some point, yeah. And sometimes you just need to talk to somebody. Because
Yeah.
some people are locked away and they don't have anyone to talk to. And he said he took his children, and the children was very happy to go with him.
Hmm. And that's why men ought to be, talking with men. iron sharpens iron. You ladies talk with each other all the time, but
Yeah.
somehow we have
But
this
some men
problem.
don't want to tell the brethren, cause the brethren go like, you she talking, you tell me this you talking about, you got woman beating you,
Yeah, yeah,
because they
yeah.
think it's funny. But they
Mm,
have some men who naturally are raised in a home that putting your hand on a woman is a no-no.
right. And
And it's not
so,
that he's weak.
right.
It's just that he knows it's not right. And
Don't
she
take the
wanted to
man's.
push him because
Hmm.
she was toxic. She wanted to beat shit.
Yeah.
She wanted to knock shit.
Mm.
She used to get off on that.
You call that manipulation, wouldn't you?
Toxicity at its highest,
Yeah.
manipulation. What? When I tell you I experienced that, I know what I'm talking
Mm.
about. I couldn't
Okay.
believe it the first time. I was like,
Mm.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
naked standing in front of me.
Mm. You
After
were
he picked a
supposed to
story with
adorn
me,
that. You were
I,
supposed to adorn it after the beat up.
yeah,
Okay.
he picked a story, dry story with me, and then come. I
Mm.
said, you don't frighten like bite that shit off. I said, you
Leslie, that you
scared.
that vicious
I
social
said, you
media and purpose,
I
Leslie.
said,
We
you
talking.
scared I bite off. People are crazy. Good night,
Uh,
Robin Gomes. I see some
yes.
Robin
Good
Gomes
night,
said good night.
Lavon. Good night to you, Maureen, John.
Winston, good night, Winston. Good night, bro.
Yeah, I see the trickling in, but they're not making a lot of comments. I don't know if they came in and left, but we always glad to have folks. Folks will look at it afterwards. We're talking about some
Yeah, yeah,
serious things here. And we're talking social media. Right now, you're in social media with me. But let's talk
yeah.
about the purpose about social media. Your presence on social media is very impactful, Leslie, I must say. But what is your intended outcome when you share your voice online? What is your intended outcome of?
My intentions whenever I speak is to even if it's one person, even if I can help just one person,
Mm,
I'm cool with that. I want to be a voice. I want to be an inspiration. I want to be the person, like I said, people would come into my inbox to ask a question, to tell me things. I want to be that vessel. I want to be able to help. If it's just one person a day, I'll take it. I get a little discouraged sometimes because with social media, if it's not bacchanal, people not
mm.
interested.
Gossip. Mm-mm-mm.
If you're talking about somebody, they're not interested.
Mm,
If it's something uplifting, you're not seeing them.
mm.
They
You
skip
talk.
right
You
past
talking my story right there.
yeah. They skip right past your post if it's not something with a session. I
Mm,
remember I made a video a couple months ago last year about this girl who was she was abusing out the Marriott, and then I made a video, and then somebody come in my inbox and tell me that why I posting with the girl, she pregnant or whatever or something. So I made a cuss video. I cuss up, which that's not my character. I was out of character for me. I mean, I cuss normally, but
mm.
not on social media. I
So
don't curse on social
what
media.
your cuss words be like sklat and school and
Cat and
skegs?
school and skeks. I like
Oh,
said
okay.
skites,
Okay, skites. Okay.
but this time I use the F word and the S word. That's all right.
Oh, no less than.
Yes, that I was upset. I was so angry. And that's not me. I don't usually curse on social media because I like to meet the masses. And when I say the masses, I talking from old to young. So that video was out of character for me. If my father called me and said, what happened, my daughter? Somebody had to upset you because this is not you. And even though I didn't know my father's be watching me post, but he called me and he told me another thing. I took it down. But of course, it was already out there and done share because that's how the internet goes. And what I was trying to say is when I made that video with me cussing the person that was in my inbox, that video went viral, like crazy viral, like
1,000 views, huh?
thousands and
Wow.
thousands of views and shares and that kind of stuff. And when I make a video about protecting your peace and you're working hard, single mothers working hard, keep pushing. You can do this. Keep going. Do not give up. Believe in yourself. It got 100 views, 40 views, 12 views. People don't interact. Me trying to uplift people. Nobody want to hear though. I used to go live every Sunday night. I started going live every Sunday night about 2 years ago, talking about like how we're having these conversations now, talking about abuse, talking about body positivity, talking about women's health. Talk. Good night, Haram, Kenneth Rampasad. Good night, my brother. Um, I used to go live about that kind of stuff, and my views, it was good. It was all right, but I realized I was competing with the likes of Melly Mel and Judge Shishi and them around the same time on Sunday night. So I wasn't getting that kind of traction. I'm not hating or anything, but I'm just trying to say, like, because what I was talking about, it was not scandalous. It
Yeah.
wasn't a session.
Right.
So they
Right.
weren't interested in that. So that's why I stopped. And that's one of the reasons why I don't really post Granny as much, because, you know, I would
Oh,
love for Granny to be able to meet the right set of people who need uplifting. Granny is fun. Granny Les is fun. She's funny.
are you
She
going to show them Granny later on? Don't worry. Don't get them. Don't get them into Granny yet. I'll be
right.
coming back to Granny before you get off. But
Okay.
yeah, but I like your presence and that you mean well. So
Yes.
your outcome is to touch lives, make an impact, a
Touch
positive
lives,
impact.
make an impact, make a difference, help somebody, even if it's one
Mm,
person. That's what I want to do. That's who I am. I'm the kind of friend in my friends group. I'm the comic. Every group
mm,
got in my friends group. We have a designer. She like do a lot of TikTok dances. That's Olympia. We have an attorney, Anastasia. She's talking enough wickedness, enough what list. She like talk enough stupidness. So much she is smart and brilliant as she is. She don't time. She's thing. We have Mauricia. Mauricia is the friend. She would fight for always. She's the fighter in the group. Like,
mm.
if somebody come around with funny, she's the one who gonna run in first to fight. We have Tracy. She's like the secret agent. She's the one that you could get an alibi from. We have Fiona. She is she's the quiet, sleepy one. She's just you never dummy man. you know, I am the comedian. You understand? We have I am the comedian in the group. I'm the one who starts chippiness and got people skin in the teeth. That's me. Like, I'm witty with it. There's every group that's we have different personalities. That's who I am. So it's easy for me to just say stuff. That's why I chose to be Granny, because apart from being inspired by Tyler Perry, the likes of Tyler Perry and Big Mama's House and that kind of stuff, I love a good funny granny. So that's why I want to be able to make people laugh
Mm,
and not think about what's going on in the world. I want to
mm.
be able to do that.
But in your past life, you move your muscle, you allow the blood to circulate because you were a professional train dancer from Guyana. Tell us about that journey and what that skill means to you today.
39 years of my life I danced, Cleveland.
Mm.
39 of my 50 years I've been dancing. Oh, it might be more. Hold on. It's possible it's more.
You're not talking break dance and ballet and stuff like that. Tell us the type.
Everything. I
And
did all of it.
really,
I did all of it.
I need some lessons.
That's why I maintained 114 pounds for all my life. I did all of it. I danced all over Guyana, everywhere. I danced. I touched almost all the dance school group that we had in Guyana. Dancing is my passion. I love, love, love it. Love it with everything. Dancing and acting, that's my thing. That's my
Yeah, I was going
niche.
to touch there. So talk to us about your stage plays and your. I know you talked
I've
about your
been
granny plays, but talk to us
I
about the
yeah.
stage plays.
I've been performing, I've been acting since I was like about 12 or 13, my son's age now, yes. First time I got on stage in acting. I've been dancing since I was 3 years, 9 months. Since I was in nursery school, I started dancing. But my drama, I started around 12, 13. I went to a drama workshop at St. Barnabas School on Regent Street. Harold Bascom was having a drama workshop there, and the rest is history. He grabbed hold of me like right away. Like, what? Who taught you this? Where did you get this from? Because what he was doing, he gave us scenarios and then he put us in groups and he told us to come up with, act out the scenario.
A guy like that.
Um,
Hmm.
and it was easy for me. Doing an audition and that kind of stuff is really easy for me to do because I'm a natural. I am a natural when it comes to acting. Like, for example, I could just start the granny just so. You know, I I can I can do accents. I remember I had to do this play called Visa Wedding, you know. So acting is something I love. I did the Link show for years. I played so many characters in the Link show, you know. And I used to know the whole Link show, like every single line in the entire show. You could have dropped me in any one of those skits and I would get it. So acting has been my passion and dance. I wish I could still dance as I used to, but I'm old. I'm not
Hmm.
old. My knees are not as young as it used to be. I'm
Uh-oh.
trying to get my dance director to do a reunion show quickly because we getting up there in age. These knees ain't gonna stay strong forever.
Right. And
But
for
yeah,
some of us, they cannot find replacement parts. So be mindful,
no,
be
I
careful.
know. Like I know when they're gonna start selling knees and kneecaps and elbows and
Yeah,
them
yeah.
things.
But I mean, you're acting. How does that skill, help you? Your humor. How is that you use that in your everyday life as a tool? How does it help you in dealing with difficult situations and people?
Well, that's the thing. My acting, I use that as a what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Okay, for example, let me use dance. My dance, I used to use my dance as a getaway. When I'm dancing, it's like outside, the building outside, the streets and all that don't exist because I engulf myself into dance. When I'm on stage, I would always, whenever I would get a write up in the newspaper or whatever, it would always be, especially Garden mostly, he would always say, I take my audience on a journey because I love my dance so much. I used to, even during rehearsal, because for me, for you to be a good performer, you have to rehearse like if you're on stage. So and repetition is important in these things. So I used to always rehearse like if it's a performance. So when it's time for me to do the performance, it became so natural. It was easy for me to do. I would take my audience on a journey, facial expression and all of that kind of stuff. So I would use that to help me heal. My drama would be help you. I would use it to help me heal with whatever I'm dealing with. I would, and get myself engulfed in my performance, my rehearsal. Use it in everyday things. Like I had to play the role of an old lady that's the role that I won Best Actress with. She had a limp. Cleveland, I walked with a limp for 3-4 months.
Wow, you adapted really seriously into the
Yes,
role.
that's what I'm saying. I was walking with a limp right through,
Mm.
not just at rehearsal, in my everyday life. So when the time comes for me to perform, because some people perform, they have a limp on the left side, and then halfway through the show, they got
They
a limp on
forgot.
the right side. And then that wouldn't happen to me because I used to take my performances so seriously. So my acting would help me to um, you know, not worry so much. I have a script right now, of this,
Mm.
of the performance that I have coming up in July in Atlanta,
Atlanta.
Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia
I'm
Carbonite
doing,
too.
I'm playing the lead in this. Quick, Casey, Doctor. I should be very clear when I say his name.
Dr. Kwesi Ojinga.
Doctor Dr. Reverend Kwesi
Kwesi Oj-
Ojinga's
mm,
play called Vagrants, and I'm
mm.
playing the lead role in this play. I'm gonna push this play. I'm gonna try to get everybody that I know in Atlanta to come see this play. This is happening in July. I'm so excited about it because I get to go back on stage.
Mm.
That's my thing. I use my acting, my drama, my humor to help heal not just me, but the person listening.
Mm.
I have people who say, "Man, listen, don't keep bringing Granny." I love Granny. I look forward to Granny. But I really need to start pushing Granny more because you never know who's watching.
Yeah, yeah.
who might need to hear.
I mean, Granny's with me on my segments on Tuesdays in the morning on my radio program, and on Friday you just got off of my program at seven
Yes.
thirty, and on Sunday you'll be back again at 3:30 in the
Then
Sweet
on
Afternoon
On
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. People loving Granny, and so I want to keep you active because when you sit down on some talents like you have, you push it away, and what happens? It just goes away. So I
Yeah, it
want to
dies down. And
keep
this
you
is the
active.
if you're not in people's faces, they forget about you. So I really need to keep pushing Granny a little more.
Yep, yep, yep. We need to do
Yeah,
that. And so I know that I have a serious question to ask you, but I want you
sure.
to take a break and take some deep breaths in the meantime while I let people know I'm talking to Leslyn BobSemple. She's Guyanese, born and raised, and lots of our friends are coming on in, like Hiram Kenneth Rampersad, and Miss Maureen John is here from GCAT.
Hi,
Uh,
Maureen.
yeah, Nicole Williams, good night to you. And Robin Gomes is my cousin. Laverne, good night to you. And good night to you because Roxanne Erskine McFarlane and Sheldine Gordon, she's an author, she's with us, and Winston T. Jacobs. Miss Carmen Sobrine, she's also a writer from Linden, and
Okay.
she's an author also. And good night to you, Marcelo, and all the other folks who are listening without putting a comment in the chat box. I appreciate your presence. But I'm talking to Leslyn Bob Simple, and I have a serious, serious question to ask you, Leslyn.
Go
You
ahead.
ready? Go
Yeah.
ahead. And I empathize because your mom died from a terrible disease.
HIV, HIV, yes.
And I don't want to re-trigger you or re-traumatize you
No,
any way
no,
whatsoever.
no, no. I'm at a place in my life where I'm healed from all of that.
Okay, tell us about that.
Is- Okay, so my mother was the opposite to me. She had a mouth on her, but she wasn't like the party animal going out plenty and that kind of stuff. She um she was with my father. Hold on. She was with my sperm donor. And the story is he didn't want me, and so he told her to get rid of me and she didn't. Then someone who was her friend or boyfriend back in the day or whatever, they decided that, you told her, don't do that, let's keep the baby, da da da. So here I am. And she didn't get into another relationship until I was in my teens, you know. And then this when she did finally get into this relationship with this man, she, she was in love. She didn't go out, she stayed home. The only time she would go out is if he come take her for a drive or take her wherever and come back. She was a workaholic. She had me and my brother. Oh no, wait, I lie. She got married. My bad. You see, I already swipe him out of my head. When I was 10 years old, her aunt introduced her to this man that was living in the US, and she got she got married to him. He came home to Guyana, and they get married, and they end up getting this little boy, which is my brother. But he was a waste. He he was a bad guy. I Anywho, so she got married and they got divorced because something really bad happened in our lives, which I will not talk on Facebook. I'll probably tell you. You'll hear about it when we go to the women's retreat. Yeah, you'll hear then. And after my brother's father and her breakup, she didn't date anybody until she met this guy who was a cricketer. His name was William Jeffrey. I don't know if you know him. He was a
My heart
cricketer.
on it. Yeah.
And then he was a cricket. Yeah, after he was a cricketer, he became a cricket coach. And he was the girls them sugar or
Mhm.
whatever you call that. So,
He was a Jinnah.
um, huh?
He was a Jinnah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was a village ram.
Okay.
So, so she ended up in him, and he got sick. And of course, the first thing they say after all of his symptoms, somebody do he. So they went to the Obi man, forget he fix. So she there all over the place with he going from one being a man to the next, forget he fix because somebody do he. That was the talk. Because back then, um, That was in like the
In the
early
80s?
90s,
Okay.
early 90s, 80s, 90s.
Mm.
So he had he had he got sick, and that was it. They keep carrying all. She did running here, left and walk on. I remember because I started to hate this man because he was dragging her along, especially with the fact that I used to party. I was a teenager. I used to be out there, and I would see him and I would tell her, and she didn't pay attention. Like, left, he's a big man. He do whatever he wants. No, 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 no. She ain't care. She ain't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. So I didn't like him for that because he was cheating on my mother. And it turns out this man was living with a woman.
Wow.
He was living with somebody. We find out after. Anyway, um, so after she carry he all over the place, they're looking for find out that this obiomani, this thing for drink, this thing for bed, this thing, he got really sick, really sick, really sick. Eventually he died. When he died, she now broken up. She man dead. She was hurt. And like I said, she was a work, market, home person. Work, market, home. That was she life. She would get
Wow.
carried out every now and then with him. Work,
Structured.
market, home.
Hmm.
And when she went to his funeral, then is when she found out that he was living with somebody. And she came home and she started crying. So she let him. I said, "What you crying for now? You're crying now for the funeral." I didn't go to the funeral because I didn't like him. Because I was in my rebellious years, right? I was in my like
15, 16, 19, 20. Okay.
1920, yeah.
Okay.
So I said, "You're crying enough. What you crying for?" She said she was so ashamed. She never been so ashamed in her life because when she go to the funeral, my had was about 6, 7 women at the funeral crying and bawling feet.
Mm, mm, mm.
Then she find out the woman we living with was the only one that wasn't crying. So she decided not to cry too. She come home to cry. Then we find. Then is when she find. Then is when she believed me when I tell she I always seen this man all over.
Mm.
Fast forward to months later, like later in the year or something like that. She went to she was working at Watercress. You know Watercress? I was on Waterloo
Yes.
Street.
Waterloo Street.
Yes. And once you're working in food services, you have to do food handler certificates. She went to
Yeah.
get her food handler certificate.
Mm.
And she had to do all these tests, and that's when she found out she was HIV positive.
Wow. But what, Leslie, that your mom's experience there, how it's helped you as a young woman, in your resilience, your tenacity, and your authenticity about you? How
I
did it help
watched
you?
I watched my mother die for 2 years. She didn't last long. 2 years later, she was dead. She of course quit her job, had to quit her job. She was home. She ended up getting a brain tumor. She didn't die of AIDS. She died of a brain tumor because with HIV, your body's immune system crashes
Wow.
and it can't fight off nothing. So she died most people die of an opportunistic disease, and she died of a brain tumor in her brain.
Mm,
She lost her sight and all of that stuff. So I had to take care of her for 2 years. I didn't cry. I didn't. I just took the role on. I just took on the role. For 2 years, I took care of my mother. She got sick, and then eventually, 1995, the day Mother's Day, I cook up a storm and thing, and my aunt came over with her kids, and we eat up, and we had a good time. She laughed, and let me tell you something. If you know anything about brain tumor, you have a lot of pain. It's a very painful situation. Like, she would be bawling, hollering, screaming like somebody born in her body or whatever from the pain that she had in her brain. Took her to the doctor and so on and so on. And then the doctor did tell us that there's nothing he could do about it at this time because, back then, you're HIV positive, everybody trying
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
So I did take care of her. When I said take care of her, I had to go and dance and sell this body to get money to feed me, and my brother. I'm a grandmother. That's
Mm.
what I mean when I say take care of her. I had to
Yeah,
do what I had
yeah.
to do to take care of us. And so I didn't have time to do anything else. I had to
Mm.
step up. My role switched from daughter to caregiver. My role switched to breadwinner.
Mm.
You understand? Because home my dad and gone.
Right.
So I had to step up and do what I had to do. Rent had to pay. We had to
Live.
survive. We had to live. My brother was only 8, 9. So I had to get out there, dance with the sheriff every Tuesday night cabaret. I out there dancing with the sheriff, dancing all over the place
Mm.
so that we can survive. And then eventually she got really bad. So the day, Mother's Day, she fell. She fell that morning. And you know what they say when you fall. She fell off the bed. Anyhow, Mother's Day, she had a reasonably good after Mother's Day. She had no pain. We laugh, we talk with this. My auntie them left, they gone home, put you to bed. The next day we there, the day after Mother's Day, um, May 5th or May 4th. 5th. Yeah.
Mm.
And I didn't have a phone in the house, so I used to go to the neighbor's house to use the phone. She said she wanted to get up and I walk her that day. She said she wanted to give herself a bath because I used to bathe her and everything. I walk her to the bathroom. She go in the bathroom, stand up in the bathroom. She soap up, she skin, she bathe, she clean up herself. Da, da, da. We go back in, put on she clothes, but she said she want to lie down. I left to go to the neighbors to make a phone call, and one of the I had this little girl. We were rooming in a. We had a roommate and her daughter. The roommate daughter come to me and tell me, "Auntie's spitting up."
Mm.
I must come because my mom was spitting up. And when I go, she wasn't spitting up, she was frothing.
Nothing. Wow.
And I called my aunt, and my aunt came and they got her and they took her in a car. And on the way to the hospital, she called my aunt down. And when she went down to her, she said, "Don't take me in the hospital to die. I want to die home with my children."
Mm.
So they brought her back. And as soon as they brought her back, and her back and she reached the door. Soon as she reached the door, apparently she died right there. And
Wow.
I felt it. Honestly, I felt it because my pores,
Mm.
down your back,
Yeah, yeah.
and I started bawling. That was the first time I cried since my mom told me that she was HIV positive.
Wow. But you learn
None.
leadership, you learn time management, you learn emotional intelligence, all manner of soft skills you learn at an early age, teenage years.
Yeah,
But
I was
and it's
20.
helpful, and it's helpful now as an adult, right? That you can apply these same skills in raising your son.
I know how
Mhm.
to regulate my emotions, and that's
Mm.
something that they don't teach us in schools.
Yeah,
They teach you
for sure.
everything, but they don't teach our children how to regulate their emotions. That's why we have so many people crashing out, and we
Yeah.
have so many kids breaking up the parents' housing and all that because they're not being taught how to regulate their emotions. I was taught how to do that. I mean, I got thrown into it, and then I became an HIV/AIDS activist
Mm.
after that because I saw firsthand what HIV did to my mother.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was tough, but
Yeah.
I made it. I'm here. I
Accumulated lived experiences that are helping you
lived
now.
experiences. That's why
Mm.
you see I can speak on certain things because I have lived it. I
Yeah.
saw it.
Mm.
I got thrown in jail one night. We had a wake for my mother. I got thrown in jail because my family that lived we had cousins that lived right up the street from where we were living. They told the police, well, they were saying that I killed my mother because I overdosed her. She
Mm.
was taking the ACTs
Mm.
at the time, but it was one a day. And because of all the pain that she was going through and so on, they said that I overdosed her. That's why she died.
Mm.
So then I went to their house with a bottle of gasoline and I said I was going to set it on fire.
No.
And because Cleveland, even though I was dealing with all of this with my mother, I didn't have any support.
Yeah.
I didn't have a village. I was my village. So when I go and I threatened them, they called the police, and the police came and got me the night we had the wake, and everybody who was at the wake went over to the police station, La Penitence police station, and everybody just stand up out there waiting on me. I gave my statement, and then the police let me go. I didn't do anything. I would just threaten them because I was so mad at them. I was angry at them because it was so much, and these people were not there for us. They didn't help us. So I had to deal with that. And after my mom died, I became a renegade.
Hiram is saying thanks. Bless God bless you, sis. And Miss Maureen John is saying thanks for sharing.
Yes, my
We try to
pleasure.
make this a safe space where we can talk
Yes,
about
of
some
course.
things. Yeah.
You because I'm at the place where I can share now. I'm
Hmm.
I'm in a space where I can share because somebody might need to hear it. You never know. You can uplift somebody with your story.
Yeah. Well,
I feel that.
I don't want to keep you there too long because I know it's mom, and I lost my mom. She was 69. Looks like you lost your mom. She was pretty young.
Yeah,
My
yeah. My
mom
mom
lived.
was 42 when she died.
Okay.
She was
Uh,
42.
but you were a panelist on the Gigi show,
Yes.
and because of your lived experience, you're able to share and even host most of the
Yeah.
conversation. Tell us about
Yeah.
how you became part of that platform and its mission.
Um, Gigi started inviting me because Idris know that I'm a mess. I'm a comedian. I'm funny. I speak my mind and that kind of stuff. So they would invite me when they were doing the show before. They would call on me every now and then. Leslie, we want some, they want to bring in some humor to the show. They would have a topic and that kind of stuff. So I would jump in every now and then. I did a couple of shows with them. And then Idris is the one who told Gigi, I really think that Leslie would bring a lot to the show because of the fact that, lived experience. She's an entertainer. She's funny, you know. And when they called me and asked me to do it, I was honored because, I mean, to be a permanent panelist, I was honored, because that way I'll be able to, it's given me a platform to share so much, and give my input and my opinions in certain topics and that kind of stuff and bring my humor and my experiences to the Gigi show, which is going to go places. It's going to go far. I can't wait for it to get bigger and bigger. So, it was an honor for me to be asked to be a part of the panelists as a permanent panelist. Yeah, Harry, Haram, thank you.
He's so proud of you. Despite your experience, you became a star.
Yes, thank you.
Definitely, you are a star. I want to say good night to Donnell Momp here, over there in Georgetown, Guyana, and
Laverne,
Lavorne and Wendy and so many others coming on in, but I can't see their comments. If you got a question
Laverne
for
said, your
Leslie,
past experiences have shaped you today, my dear. Thank you for sharing with us. It's my pleasure, Laverne. It is my absolute pleasure, honey. Thank you.
thank you for reading that, Ms. Bob Sample. And so many folks are coming on in, and I hope you guys will leave a comment. I got my friend, my buddy, we trained together in law enforcement, Mr. Leonard Barker. Good night to you and
Mhm.
your wife in Maryland. Thank you so much for coming on into the forefront today. Those of you who are listening, I hope that you find that it's making way into your soul and soothing you one way or the other. You yourself will come
Yes,
out and talk about your lived experience. That's why I'm here on Forefront, to bring it to the forefront, things that people overlook and things that can be impactful to us in this society. So tell us, Leslie, you are also part of this GCAT, Georgia Caribbean Arts Troupe in
yes,
Atlanta. I know you shared
yes.
about the play, but how you feel being part of an organization, a group like that now? How are rehearsals going, and what is the upcoming play we can look forward to? I know you talked about Dr. Ojinga's thing. Tell us some more.
I am so excited. So, Maureen John, that you introduced me to, what was I calling her for? What was it? I called her for something, and she invited me to be a part of the You Are Not Alone group of amazing women. Oh my gosh, I'm so blown away by them. Um, the accomplished nurses and so on. And one day we were talking, and then I decided to do a little bit of granny, right? And when I did my granny character in that group, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so talented! I have to invite you to this other group that I'm a part of." And she did, and it felt so good, Cleveland, because, like I said, dance and drama is my passion. It's something I love, and in Guyana, I'm extremely famous. I've done so many years of the Link Show. I did television programs for years and that kind of stuff. But then I came to the US and I became a needle in a haystack.
Hmm.
Why?
Just sit
Nobody
down with the
knows.
gifts and talents, huh? You just sat in
Yeah,
it. Okay.
yes. Nobody knows who I am. You don't matter. There's so much talent. So to be able to be a part of this, and then I had offered to do the backstage manager for the play Vagrants. Um, And then, as they were reading and stuff, I was sitting and I gave my input on certain things and so on. And then Maureen reached out to me privately. She was like, "Leslyn, how do you feel about doing the lead role in this play? Because it calls for a lot of energy and so on. And it seems like you have that in you." Oh, let me tell you something. I scream out. When I got off the phone with Maureen, I was dancing because yes, the answer was yes, an absolute yes immediately. We are rehearsing via Zoom, getting into character. Dr. Ojinga has opted to direct us. He gave us his notes and on the character. I have to do a little singing because there's a song in there. We have to do some singing, and it's just beautiful. It's amazing, and I cannot wait to head down there to see my cast in person. I have to take some time out to go down there pretty soon so that we can get some in rehearsals in person going. I'm pretty excited for this. You guys will be hearing a lot about it as soon as we set the date. It's going to be in July for the summer. As soon as we set a date, I'm going to be blasting it all over my social media because it's so good to be back on stage. Let me tell you. Yes, I'm excited about it. It's amazing.
I'm just hoping that you guys don't plan to use my Saturday 18th and Saturday the 25th of July because I really would want to be there to support you, Leslyn. So when you're
Oh,
talking to them, would you
it,
advise them? 18th and the 25th, I'm taking. I have two events,
okay.
one in Brooklyn and one in Maryland. That I am one of the featured DJs. So
Oh,
18th
okay,
and the
okay.
25th is out for me.
It'll probably be a Friday night, though. I don't know. It
Okay.
depends.
All right. Well, I can
But it's
fly
in the
in.
middle of July. We haven't set a date yet, but as soon as we do, um, yeah.
Okay.
So the one that you have for the 18th, is it in Brooklyn? Which one is in Brooklyn?
Brooklyn at Woodbine, and then the 25th in Bowie, Maryland.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll remember that when I'm putting in my dates because I have to support you. Here's my
Yeah.
body. Here's my body.
Thank you, Granny. Thank you.
Good.
But you also have an event coming up. Let's let people
Yes,
talk
I
about that.
do. Yes, there's the
Yeah.
plan. Oh, yes, I forgot we're technology. I have this barbecue coming up with Warren and this young lady from KDC Production. They've had it two times before, and I heard it was so amazing. Everybody talk about it. I didn't get a chance to go because I was in the New York area at the time. But this year he asked me if I wanted to come on board, and I said yes. And I love a good one-man band. Super Ray is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yes, the barbecue is $25. It's reasonable. You can out how you can get your ticket. What I will do is I will just give you your ticket number and I'll write your name on it. That way it will be at the door when you get there the day to pick up your barbecue. And you can just come and hang out. The music is going to be good. The food is going to be amazing. Please come out and support us. It's the 31st of May at Club Julian's.
I used to
Yeah.
live there on that Rogers Avenue. I used to go over
Yeah.
there and have karaoke after work. Yeah, you have
Oh,
Julian.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. It's nice and cozy. I like it there. It's not too
Hmm.
big and rowdy.
Yeah,
I
nice
love
place
how
over there.
nice and cozy it is. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Are you also
So,
part of my shows? As you would
yes.
see, Granny Les.
WFFR Sunshine Radio.
Yeah.
Granny Leslyn is beyond there.
Man, I'm telling you, you are phenomenal and definitely making folks laugh and have
Yes.
fun with your show, your segment.
Yes.
And what is it we have? We have Gigi show. Uh,
Every
know your work.
Saturday at 5 p.m.
Yeah, this is Know Your Word Foundation though, but the Gigi show is every Saturday from 5 p.m. I hope I can find that one so folks can follow us and come out and drop their comments and talk
Hmm.
about issues that really matters. We are
Yeah.
definitely
Trending
talking about
topics we
all
have
kinds of
starting this
issues.
Saturday. We're going to have trending topics. The topics that are trending currently, we're going to have a little discussion on that, and then we'll get into the topic for today. So yeah, join us tomorrow at 5 p.m. every Saturday, 5 p.m. And we have a rebroadcast on WFFR Sunshine Radio on Wednesdays. At what
Wednesday,
time?
6 p.m. 6 p.m.
6. Yeah, we have the rebroadcast of the GG
Mm-hmm.
show. And as soon we're going to be on Power Jam Radio. And I think we're on Praise Radio as well. Yes?
Yep. Yeah, okay. Gigi show is moving on up. Moving on
Moving
up.
on up. Subscribe
Yeah.
to our channels. We have the GG show on YouTube. We have GG show on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Mm. But I'm not gonna let you go. What does commitment to radio mean to you, Les?
I am learning because you do know that I want to have my own radio program.
Hmm.
Um so I really have to get to buck down and get going so that I can bring some entertainment when you're not doing it. I can jump in
Hmm.
and take over the airways. Um, that is something I'm definitely looking into so that I can bring Granny Les out some more because I feel like I need to get up and get going when it comes to the Granny Les business.
Hmm.
So I'm going to be on the radio soon, having my own program. But for now, I'm just doing Granny Les on DJ Quinn, the mature mixer, every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Sunday for the
Just
sweet afternoon. That's right. She'll be on there with
yes.
me. And Les, tell us
Mm.
about Know Your Word Foundation and the upcoming women's retreat in the
The Know
Poconos.
Your Word Foundation, we have an upcoming women's retreat in May 1st to the 3rd. We're going to the Poconos. Sorry, we already have everybody that we needed. We did 20 women this year, and we have our men or boys who are on the panelists for the GG show. They're going to be joining us this year. It's going to be amazing. They're renting a big, beautiful house. We're going to have fun. We're going to have karaoke. DJ Quinn is going to come through with his karaoke. We're going to be up in the Poconos. We're going to have an elegant evening. We're going to cook. We're going to have discussions. We're going to have private chats. We're going to have moments where we will be able to express ourselves and offload some of what's going on with us. And we're going to have listening ears. We're going to have a non-judgmental circle where you can just come and just have a good time in a good, beautiful space happening on the 1st to the 3rd. Next time Gigi come out and say, we have a women's retreat, trust me, jump on it because I've never seen 20 people pop up so fast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, this thing was booked out in a couple days. It's amazing. So next time you hear that, the foundation is doing a retreat, jump on it. You're not going to want to miss it. All
I
right.
know. I
So
should be
yeah,
there. The
that's what's happening.
Poconos. I'll be spending
The
my birthday
Poconos.
with you all.
Yes.
Yeah. But do you know of this
Yes, the
event here?
Sensational Ladies, they have a fashion show and tribute on the 9th of May. It's the Saturday before Mother's Day. It's happening in Brooklyn. I know the creator of Sensational Lady, Alison Glasgow. We danced together back in the days.
Oh, I know
Um,
Alison.
yes. So they're going to be having a fashion show and a tribute to the mothers on May 9th. So you guys should really go check that out. they usually have a lot of fashion show. The sensational ladies usually perform at a lot of fashion shows and birthdays and stuff like that, and they do a
Mm.
good job. Shout out to Allison, Kendra, and Debbie. I'm not sure how much other people are there, but I know those three for sure. The sensational ladies, they're going to be having their tribute. If you want to take your mom somewhere, here's somewhere you can take her the night before Mother's Day. Take her to this not night, I'm sorry, the afternoon. You guys can get all cute and go sit down and enjoy a good fashion show and stuff like that.
Hmm. Look at
Yes.
you doing radio work already. You know about this one?
Yes.
You
And
know this?
Odie's is Winston's niece. Oh my goodness. Odie's sixth annual pre-Mother's Day brunch. It is a green, white, and black affair. And it's happening on May 9th at 3 p.m. It's the same day as the Sensational Ladies show. So it's kind of a clash, but of course it's different locations. So we have this Mother's Day, pre-Mother's Day brunch is they're more like a theme, so you could wear your green, your black, and your white. And then the sensational ladies, they're a fashion show where you could go sit down and watch your show. So there you have it.
Hmm.
Odie's annual thing. Okay, DJ Shrimpy's having a summer Facebook fans parties Saturday, July 25th. Ooh, in the summer, hot summer. So this is where DJ Quinn is going to be doing his thing, the Mature Mixer at Woodbine Ballroom in Church Avenue, the corner of Bedford and Church Avenue. It should be good. I'm gonna be there. $30. Oh, you getting dinner. Okay,
Oh
so
yeah,
that's
free
good.
dinner on the house.
Free dinner.
This
Oh, Buster,
Yeah,
One
but
Man
this
Band,
one, yeah, well, let me
and
go
all
back
of
to it.
those guys.
Oh, let me go back to it because
Yes.
you want to know that Buster will be there, Super Terry
I
one man
haven't
band,
seen Buster in
and
years.
Lady
I'm
Supreme.
definitely going to be there. Buster One Man Band. I know Buster growing up. Used to live in Festival City. Super Terry. You have DJ Quinn. You have DJ Shrimpy and DJ Supreme. Oh, or not a lot of DJs. The music is going to be
Oh,
amazing.
that lady got
I'm
a good sound
definitely going to
system.
be.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be some good music.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And this
So
is the one I was telling you about the one that we have the 26th,
okay, the
the
Caribbean
18th.
Affair.
Yeah, that's the one we have in Maryland.
Okay, WFFR Sunshine Radio and Friends present the Caribbean Affair, the Saturday, July 18th. Okay, tickets $25. You pay more at the door, so get your tickets before, so that way you don't have to pay more at the door from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. That's not bad. That's a good
And
couple of
food is on the
hours.
house there too. Food is on the
Oh,
house there
free for.
too.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow, nice,
yeah.
nice,
My
nice,
cousin is
nice.
giving back.
You
And
have
sorry.
it's okay.
Let me see. Where is that? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I want to talk about the featuring Super Terry, the one man band, Bobby Music Machine, Bobby Adams. Okay, I remember Bobby. I did an interview with him.
Okay.
DJ the Jimmy T Experience and DJ Quinn, the Mature Mixer, are going to be there. It's in West Bowie Village Mall in Maryland. So make sure you guys check that out.
And this one right here, she was supposed to come in to talk to us last week.
Yeah, I don't know what
Uh,
happened.
Pink
I,
and
I'm ki-
Bougie.
I'm kind of glad she didn't come because it was a oh man, I'm glad she didn't come.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so Melly Mel and German presents El Dorado, Pink and Bougie. Okay, so all of us, the panel are going to this one, right? This is the one where Gigi wants all of us to attend.
Yeah.
June 21st, the official Soca Brunch Gala experience. I guess you got to get all dressed and cute with your pink and bougie outfit. Is happening in Brooklyn, New York. Start time is from 2 to 9 p.m. So it's like a in-out kind of situation. It's not a party till morning kind of situation
Mm.
because it's afternoon. It's an afternoon jam. $75 for a ticket. So, and I think they have table packages and stuff like that too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I do want you guys to come support this one. This one is one of my organization I'm part of, Caribbean Girls Mission of Hope, the sixth
Mhm.
annual fundraising tea party. And you can tell them some more or less because you got better
Okay,
eyes
this
than me.
Okay, the fundraising tea party is happening at VIP Country Club, 600 Davenport Avenue, New Rochelle, New York, Saturday, April 25th from noon to 4 p.m. I love a good tea party with a nice, beautiful hat. We have some creative people. Just create a nice, cute hat, buy your hat and add some roses and flowers to it, put on your beautiful dress and head to this tea party. Adults 120, children 12 and under $80. Music by DJ Quinn, Jammers, Steel One Band. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is good. Dress to impress with your beautiful hat. To see, I didn't even see that, and I said it already. Dress to impress with your beautiful hats. There will be a hat competition with your best hat to be a #1 winner. Dress to impress. This is beautiful. The Caribbean Girls Mission of Hope.
But you know who keeps a good traveling teacup party?
Who's that?
Maureen John.
She does?
Yes, I played for her a couple of times. She had
Okay,
tea parties in Atlanta. Yeah, we need to
I
bring
have
that
to
back
remember the
and
next
take
one.
it
I
around the
have to take a
country.
trip down there.
Yeah, yeah. But
Yes, Haram, I will send you my flyer. Thank you, brother. I will send it to you. I will inbox it to you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
okay. So, Leslie, do you have some water around there to take a swag of
Yes.
water? Go ahead and take one. I got to take you through rapid fire before I close you out.
All right, let's go.
Are you ready, Leslie?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. Let's say goodnight to Kirk Archer and to everyone who are on here with us, who are thinking about leaving a comment. Thank you so much for coming us and sticking and staying.
Yes, thank you
This is
for
the
your time.
forefront today, and I'm yours truly, DJ Quinn. And Leslie know me as Cleveland, but I use DJ Quinn on this platform. It's okay.
Okay.
People call me all kinds of stuff, but I got
BJ
many
Quinn.
names. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So are you ready, Leslie? Let's straighten it out back a bit. Quick answers only, okay? Quick
Okay.
answers.
Mhm.
Favorite song right now?
Have you ever need someone so bad? Fantasia Lose to Win. All-time favorite.
Awesome. And you sang karaoke for us the other night. We had a book
Yeah.
launch. Yeah,
Hopelessly
yeah,
Devoted is my song.
yeah. Hopelessly devoted. Man, we got to do a duet one day.
Yeah.
Yeah. One word to describe your journey.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster. Is that good or bad?
It's up, down, it's up, down. No, it's fine because who wants to just be like this?
Okay.
It's exciting.
It's kind of mundane to be like that, huh? You have to have some.
Like, this is
Yeah.
boring.
Right.
This is my life.
Nice, nice. But you stay in it. You don't fall off that roller
Oh
coaster.
no.
That's a good thing.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
I'm holding
Uh,
fast.
yep. So, biggest lesson that life taught you, Leslie?
Not everybody that smile with you is your friend.
Uh-oh. And folks back home would say, Bambaleti.
Bambaleti bam bam.
Mm, mm, mm.
Not
All
every
right.
smile is genuine.
Okay. I'll take that. A message to your younger self.
Silence is not weakness. Silence did not mean weakness. Okay, let me tell you something. I had a dream that I was dreaming that I was standing in front of a bathroom and someone was in the bathroom. I was waiting for the person to come out, and I'm standing there with my legs closed tight. And then I realized that I was dreaming. I jump out of my dream. I almost wet my bed. Sometimes you can be blocking your own blessing. Just wake up. Wake up.
Awesome. We're doing rapid fire with Leslyn BobSemple. And tell us one thing every woman should know. Tell us.
You are your biggest supporter.
Hmm.
You should be your biggest supporter. Your #1 fan. Love
Awesome.
yourself enough to want to be with yourself.
Hmm. I'll take that, Miss Leslyn. What keeps you going on your hardest days?
My son, Ayuk.
Tell us about him. Why?
He's my reason. He that kid, I like to say that he immaculate conception. He was sent here by God. That's why I named him Jeremiah.
Hmm.
Yeah, my life was going in the tubes. I've been trying to get pregnant for years, and then I just did. First time I had unprotected sex with his father, I got pregnant with him.
Wow.
He came, his father. That's why his dad and I, we are really good friends, because I feel like he was sent into my life to give me my son.
Hmm.
My son is so contented. He's so respectful. He's an empath. He wants to help everybody. And he keeps me going. I have to keep doing this for him. And I'm trying to create a generational wealth. I want him to watch me battle the storm And that kid, he's resilient.
Mm.
That's why I keep going.
Yeah, real nice kid.
Yeah, it's been tough for us for the past few months, but you can't tell
Yeah.
because he's with his mama and he's good.
Yeah, but your journey is not just your own, it's a testimony that
No,
will
yeah,
inspire
because
so
when you
many.
go, you have a child, your life now becomes their life. So
Mm.
it keeps me going.
But Leslie, thank you so very much for your honesty, your strength, your authenticity, your
My
openness,
pleasure.
and your willingness to share your story. But
Yes.
always, I always would piggyback on myself because there might be some things I didn't ask you that you think the world needs to know about who Leslyn BobSemple is. Tell us. That's something that I missed that the world needs to know.
I just got out of my second marriage. Um Sometimes we get into relationships and it doesn't work and we get out. It doesn't always be. It's not always you. Don't blame yourself. I don't blame myself. My husband, he's a good man, but he's not a good husband. He's not a good partner. He's not a good person that he cannot be with one person for a very long time. So that's okay. He's a good person. I won't talk bad about him with that, but it's just that when it comes to relationship, he's not good with that. And that's why I left. Because I choose me.
Mm,
I choose my peace. He didn't choose me, so I had to choose me.
mm,
You understand? So that's where I am right now. I was hurt when I was 10 years old. I was I don't know, can I say it on the internet? RAPE when I was 10 years old
oh
with two
no.
grown men. I
Mm,
was kidnapped and SA'd when I was 10 years old because my brother's father, my stepfather, he owed some people some money and they took me.
mm,
They had me for 1 week. So I'm at a place now where I can say that and okay.
mm,
Because a friend of mine, he got me to talking and he said, talk about it. Say it. Say it.
mm.
So it doesn't hurt you anymore.
Yeah.
Say it. And I said it. And almost every time me and him talk, he's like, say it. They can't hurt you anymore. So you didn't know that about me.
Well, one thing I love my role because I hear these kinds of stories a lot because I'm a trained chaplain. I'm trained as a peer support specialist. I hear all kinds of stories from women, especially men too.
Mm-hmm.
People talk to me about so many things that I can't share, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why sometimes you got to even for me, I got to put my phone on lock sometimes because people's business is very important to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
preserve it,
Your privacy is
right?
important.
And so people send you texts on different things, and you have to support people in your leadership role and save a life most times. So many people I know told me, like you said, wanted to burn the house down, want to jump off a bridge, want to drink Malaton and
I
poison.
tried many times to die. It didn't work. I'm supposed
Mm,
to be here. I'm supposed to be Ayuk's mom.
yeah. And I'm glad you
So,
choose life eventually.
oh yeah, I'll live anytime. I'll live without food as long as he eating.
Yeah.
So
Your reason for
speak.
living.
If
Speak
you're
up.
listening out there and you haven't,
Talk to them.
say it. Say it. The the road to healing is acknowledgement. You have to acknowledge that something is wrong so that you can be healed. Say it. It doesn't bother me anymore. It doesn't hurt me anymore. I don't keep
Mm.
it in anymore.
Gigi George is saying hello, guys, and
Hi,
Sherry is
Gigi.
on, and Gigi saying wow, Les. She says she's so sorry. My friend Freddie Ants, he is a one man band too. You know,
Oh,
he
hi,
is
Freddie.
definitely a one man band doing some good work out there. He said, "I feel your pain, what you went through. You're a strong woman."
Yes.
And good night to Rhonda Ben. She is our president for Carbon Girls Mission of Hope, and she
Oh,
hears a lot of stories like you're telling tonight too. She travels around the world and support other women.
I
And
want to do that so
yeah,
bad.
well, let me connect you guys together, man. Rhonda Ben, Valero, and Maureen
Say it.
John. Maureen John also hear a lot of stories.
Oh,
She,
yeah,
she
I could
supports nurses,
imagine. Yeah.
nurses supporting nurses, and so
Yes, I love
we
that
have a
group.
wealth of experience, some hearing and supporting
Hmm.
people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so when you see people come and confide in you, you have to preserve that and build them up. So, add
That's
value to their
right.
lives and not just
That's
take it and
right. That's
run with
right.
it.
That's
And
that's why I keep saying if I could help one person.
yeah, yeah. So to all the folks who are out there who are doing great work, I need to hear from you. And
Yes.
some of you I know, I'll be starting you out like Kenneth and so many others. I'll be bringing you on this platform because people need to be impacted positively from your experience. And
Yes.
so please listen for a call from me. I'll be reaching out to those of you who are sitting down on some good lived experience because the world needs to change, with
They
one
need to
person
hear
at
it.
a time.
They need
Yeah.
it. They need some inspiration.
All right. So any final words from you, Miss Leslin?
Yes. Your best is still yet to come. I don't care what age you are. Do not give up on yourself. If there's something out there that you want to do it. Take that vacation. Take
Self
that
care.
trip.
Mm,
Go to the spa. Go get your nails, your toes done. Buy that bag.
mm.
Your peace is important. There's too much bad things going on in the world. Love on yourself. Say it. Speak up. Get out of that abusive relationship. You
Mm.
cannot fix everyone. You're not responsible for fixing an adult male or an adult female. They have to want help. You can only fix yourself. Okay?
Awesome. Speaking to the illustrious, phenomenal woman, Leslyn BobSemple, an actress, a comedian, a radio personality, a panelist, and
Yes.
definitely a person ready for being a talk show host.
Of
And
course.
Miss Maureen John is saying, so proud of you, Leslyn. Rhonda
Thank
is
you,
saying,
Maureen.
yeah.
Maureen, you're
Rhonda
my angel. You brought me back onto the stage. Girl, I love you.
Rhonda thinks you're in Guyana. Little does she know
Okay.
that you're in New Jersey, so you guys better
I'm in
connect.
Jersey. Yeah, I'm in Jersey.
Yeah. She's saying, great program to me. Thank you so much. And Freddie saying, I agree with you because tomorrow is promised to no one.
To no
So
one.
true.
That's right. Do it
Hmm.
today.
That's right. It's been a pleasure being with you here in Forefront, Miss
It's
Leslie
my
Bob
pleasure.
Sample. And to everyone watching tonight, support, encourage, listen, because sometimes the strongest people are carrying the heaviest stories. This
And
is
they have a
Forefront.
smile on their face.
Yeah.
Check on your strong friends,
That's
okay?
right. This is Forefront today, where voices matter, stories heal, and impact begins. I am your host, DJ Crane. Leslie know me as Cleveland. You know me as Crane. Whatever name you want to attach to me, I don't keep false name. The only false name I keep is DJ Crane.
DJ Quinn.
Yeah, the only false name. They call me all kinds of names when I was growing up. Don't let me
Yeah.
tell you, Turnables, Black Tar, all manner of stuff. But nothing
They
sticks.
used to call me horse because I was an athlete. I used to run so fast. They used to call me horse.
Yeah. I'm telling you. So I mean, it's a pleasure when you can live through those things and don't let it
Yes.
bother you. I know who I
Yep, yep,
am.
yep.
I know my skin tone, and I'm proud of who I am.
Of
But once
course.
again, this has been Forefront, where voices matter, stories heal, and impact begins. I am your host, and until next time, stay empowered, stay inspired,
Thank
stay
you.
forefront, and real people, real stories, real impact. You can come and have it right here in Forefront today. Thank you so much, Miss Bob Sample,
My
and
pleasure.
say good night to Ayuk and all the folks in New
Yes,
Jersey.
yes, yes.
And I'll see you tomorrow at 5 for the Gigi
5
show.
p.m. Join
That's
us
right.
tomorrow on the GG show.
And so I apologize for keeping you way beyond my normal time,
It's
but you
okay.
are
It's all
special
right. It
like that.
was wonderful.
All the best to you. So before I
Thank
go, let me give you my video that I made for you, especially
Oh
for
my gosh,
you.
thank you. You have to send that to me.
Yeah, this is it. Saying goodbye for now. This is
Hey! From pain to pine, No silence.